bye-bye birthright citizenship. So on day one of President Trump's second term in office, he decided that anyone born in the United States will no longer be a citizen except at least one of your parents is a citizen or a legal permanent resident. Now, according to the 14th Amendment, previously, anyone born in the United States, regardless of who your parents is or regardless of what your parents look like, you are automatically granted American citizenship. Now, some people have argued that that's a loophole in the system because the 14th Amendment was written back in the 1800s to grant automatic citizenship to children of slaves or people who were forcefully brought here against their wishes, and that just automatically conveyed citizenship to them. But since then, there's been so many changes and so many things have happened that now they claim this is a loophole which allows for anybody really to just become an automatic citizen as long as you're born here. There's a whole industry around anchor babies where people come from outside of the United States, come here for 3 months, 6 months, have these anchor babies, and then go back to their country. And then 18 years later, the kids show up and is able to vote. Now, no other country in the world is this allowed, and no other place in the world will this even be possible except the United States. So this also shows you that Congress is really broken. The 14th Amendment required Congress to be able to make such changes. But the current administration and president we have, being a transformational president, is someone who has changed a lot of things. So why go through Congress if Congress will take a lot of time to do their job? Why not just issue an executive order, then go back to the Supreme Court with a conservative supermajority and have them endorse your executive order? So I think that's what this is. And unfortunately, for a lot of people who voted for this administration, it's just want to be careful what you wish for, because my inclination is that this spring in 2026, when the Supreme Court hears this, it's probably going to agree with the administration, and that will be the end of birthright citizenship. Nowhere else is it done whereby your parents could even come here illegally and then they have children and children become citizens. So it's kind of interesting to see those who are in support of the 14th Amendment as it's being used today, because just logically speaking, I think the Supreme Court will kind of side with the administration, which means bye-bye to birthright citizenship.